Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
This year, my mom got me the perfect bag for back to school.
These colorful binders help me stay organized.
These headphones are just what I need for studying.
These new sneakers are just what I need for the new year.
This jacket is a real must-have.
My parents got me the skateboard I wanted. It's pretty cool.
These scissors really come in handy in art class. These colored pencils too.
These new socks, they can be a real lifesaver.
And I finally got my own phone to stay in touch with my mom.
Interesting is the way he challenges the black elite. He talks about the black elite that's on TV and speaks that honest truth that we've always talked about on this platform, that a lot of times the worst ideas get out to the black community because the Negroes on TV care nothing about actually going in and building for the community. And the reason they don't is because if they do that, they'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball. They'll be punished. They'll be taken off the platform and replaced by somebody who plays ball.
What's up, squad? Welcome to the righteous sphere. Keep in mind, we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or your emotions. We're going to cater to the truth. We're going to cater to common sense, and we're not going to let you play with it. All right, guys? We got PM's class, guys. We got PM class. The link is there. If anybody want to come in, share a story, you can share your story. Wow, I ain't even say nothing. And my family, Farrah St. Louis, already hit me with it, man. Already. Salute to you. Much love and appreciation. We're going to have ourselves a good night tonight. And we definitely going to do some reading. Yo. Oh, man. With that said, Farrah, I don't know how new you are, but when people donate to the channel, they normally pick a little clip, an ad-lib. So is there any particular ad-lib clip you want me to play? I'm going to definitely hit you with your wrench. Just give me a second. But guys, we here today to talk about why God-fearing men avoid modern black women at all costs. All right, we avoid all modern women, guys. All right, you saw the chart when we first entered class. This chart is important. If you can, I want y'all to screenshot it. Because these are the modern women that's in our community. You know how we say 80% of these women are moderate women. That's what we're talking about, guys. It's not a lot for us to it's not a lot left for us to pick from. I know our sisters, they say, not all. It's definitely not all. But you see that chart, my sisters with sense. Do you see this chart? Do you see what your brothers got to deal with? This is what your brothers got to deal with on a daily basis. Because only 3 out of 10 of y'all is all right. Out of 10 of y'all that your brothers run into during the day, only 3 of y'all is all right, sisters. Keep in mind, sisters, I'm talking about your God-fearing brothers. You know we have 2 type of men. A lot of y'all be scared of the Bible. Y'all be scared. Y'all be running from the Bible. And the Bible is simple, guys. Tell you the truth, the Bible is your template to how to live life. You read your Bible and you pick a story in the Bible, because all the Bible is a bunch of stories that's going to happen. It's a bunch of stories that's gonna happen. You heard, class, man? No, I want to thank you. 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 Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are far too kind, yo. Facts, fella. But with the Bible, guys, all you gotta do is pick a story. Pick a story, pick a character, and then mimic that. The same way y'all do the celebrities, it's the same exact thing, but when you pick a template in the Bible, when you pick a good character in the Bible, because there's some good characters and there's some evil characters and there's some shady characters. There's every character that you're going to see and come in contact out in the world is already in there. So if you read that, then you prepared to deal with that specific character. You know how we got a whole channel dedicated to studying the celebrities, so you know how the sheep is moving, right? You stick that same template, the same way the devil uses the celebrities and the stars to program the people and to get the people to do what the devil need to be done. That's the same way God left the Bible. The Bible is for us to do what's right. We pick a character. Y'all know it's some good characters, some bad characters. What's some good characters in the Bible? What's some good characters? You know, you got Moses. We all really supposed to be Jesus. We all supposed to be trying to emulate Jesus, but that might be a little bit too deep for y'all. But you know, there's Moses, you got Elijah, you got Abraham. There you go. That's who I picked, guys. No cap. I picked Abraham. And if you watch me, if you watch how I move, I picked the story of Abraham to live my whole entire life like that. I got my Sarah, I found my Sarah, and my Sarah not perfect, but she a virtuous woman that cared. You know what I mean? A virtuous woman that cared, and that's rare. She ain't a robot. But she want to be a woman. She want to be a woman, and she fear God. So that's what it's about. All that looks is extra. You can make a chick look how you need her to look. You know what I mean? Keep in mind, Miss Goodbread older than me. You know what I mean? And she's still aging very well. A lot of y'all be tripping and shit because y'all forget that just because, when I say older than me, she's just 2 years older than me, guys. I look so young, y'all be tripping. Yeah, be like, oh, that your mother? Like, you know what I mean? Some of y'all just be jealous because y'all never had love, so y'all just be trying to rib. But nah, guys, you know what I mean? You gotta really learn yourself. And how you gonna learn yourself is by picking one of them. Yo, I see a lot of names: Noah, Joseph, you know what I mean? Abraham. You know what I mean? And then, guys, what are some of the bad characters in the Bible? What are some of the ones you don't want to be? You know what I mean? Let's name some of the ones you don't want to be, but you still, when you read your Bible, you're going to learn why it is you don't want to be that character. You know what I mean? What's some bad characters? You know, off the top, King Ahab. Don't nobody want to be married and dominated by a Jezebel. Adam. Don't nobody want to remain Adam. Don't nobody want to remain Adam, bro. Right? Can we agree? You know what I mean? What's some more bad characters? Because as if there's good characters and there's bad characters, and that's how you learn. That's how you learn what's going on out here. Right? You see how there's Jezebels. That's a bad character. And you see how the Jezebels is out here in reality really, really running amok. Running amok. Then what? Then like, come on, guys, where you at with the bad characters? We know the good characters, but this is why we got the King Herod, There we go, there we go. Now we get into it. I can't stand that one right there, boy. Now we get into it. You know what I mean? Don't forget Samson. A lot of people overlook Samson. And it's a lot of us men that have that Samson spirit. Samson is not one of those guys you want to be. It's a cute story, but that's not one of them guys you want to be. Remember, Samson was a thirst bucket. Samson was, you know what I mean? He was thirsty. Get him some water.
Guys, don't be thirsty. It's not attractive at all. Don't be a thirst bucket.
It's not. You know what I mean? He lost his eyesight because he was so thirsty. God took his sight because he was thirsty and he was mishandling the blessing. Understand, we all blessed. We all blessed. Whether you ever take the time to get to learn you and find out how that blessing is greatly unique to you so that you can leverage it, that's all successful people have done. It's not that they any different from you. Only difference that make a successful person different from you is that the successful person, they found their God-given gift and they know how to use it in reality and in society to leverage their advantage, to gain an advantage and leverage their advantage. That's it. That's all success is, guys. You know what I mean? You find your lane and you stay in it and you hit the gas. Right? Well, you don't want to be Samson, guys. You know what I mean? Exactly, bro. Samson was a simp. Samson is like a lot of us guys out here. You know how, you know what I mean? No disrespect to any of my health guys, but we have a lot of gym rats. You know, I tell the truth, guys. You know, come on, guys. Cut me some slack. There's other channels that want to lie to y'all. Y'all can go there. Some of you gym rats, right? Y'all are worse than the modern woman because the modern woman, right? What the modern woman think? They think they could go get some BBL, get all of this extra stupid shit, and somebody supposed to like them because they did that. Some of you gym rats do the same thing, but instead of the BBL, y'all replace it with the big biceps and the big chest muscles that you take your shirt all off and then you do the titty thing and shit. That's not cool either, y'all. You know y'all niggas that be doing that shit. That's not good. That's not good, yo. Oh my God, that's not good. But in any event, that is Samson. Everything. Just having strength, but not having the mind, the mentality to resist temptation and not be thirsty is Samson. Understand that, guys. So when make sure if you sculpting your body, you're sculpting your body for you. You're not sculpting your body for women's validation or women's approval. Then that'll make you Samson. All right, guys. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. So now that we got that covered, guys, and we not afraid of the Bible. Now, I mean, let's talk about why good men, good, smart, God-fearing men, because it's God-fearing men. It's only 20% of us. It's only 20%. The rest of them is the frozen chosen, guys. Frozen chosen. They chosen, but they frozen. They not doing nothing. They doing everything for the world, everything to cater to the flesh and everything for the world, but they doing nothing for the spirit. They the frozen chosen. It's only 20% of us that care that on a Saturday night will be here listening to some real junk, some real quality information, some real motivation. You know what I mean? Only 20% of us understand that. So the reason why we don't mess with modern black women is because they working with the devil. Modern black women has an agreement signed, sealed, and delivered with the devil. You know what I mean? And when I say the devil, I'm talking about the government. I'm not racist. I'm not talking about white people. You know what I mean? Every white person is not in your government, and every white person is not a Jewel. You know what I mean? The Jewels run the show. The Jewels run the circus. We are all acts, including white people. They are still just an act in their circus. Understand that. Sometimes we feel overwhelmed because we haven't figured out the parenting situation yet. we haven't figured out that these kids belong to the man. Yes, the mother should birth them, nourish them up until a certain age, 4, and then give it to the kid, to give that work to the dad. When we figure that out, then everything will change. Trust and believe. Until we kid ourselves and play the way we play, we gonna stay on 13%. I got that right today. You know what I mean? I ain't say 14% today. I got it right today, right? Right, squad? I got it right. Get it. Right. So because we're 13% of America, we be feeling overwhelmed. This is why we say stupid shit like, well, white people are more on welfare than black people. Yeah, but the amount of black people that it is in America, 13%, out of that 13%, too many is on. You know what I mean? Now we get 13%. What's that? 67? What's that? 87. 87% is white. So that's a lot of people. Out of that 87%, yes, more of them are going to be on it than us. But it's a lot of us on it. Out of 13%, how many of us is on it? You know what I mean, guys? Those are issues we need to address. You know what I mean? It's about the resources. It's about giving resources that's hard-earned to people that don't give a damn, that ain't trying to give back more resources, that ain't trying to produce more resources. We can't continue to give resources to people that's not contributing back into the economy pool. That don't make sense, but that's democracy. You know what I mean? All right, guys. So let's get this thing started, yo. Let's go back to our list. Because to really understand, you got to break it down. Because I'd be wrong if I sat here and lumped all the women up in one size shoe fit all. You know, we don't do that. You know what I mean? We don't do that. But what color do you want to start with? And I could explain to you each section why God-fearing men avoid the modern black woman in that section. And keep in mind, guys, this template can be used on your preference. If you like white women, understand that there is a street fighter in her. You seen it, you know. There's a street fighter there. There's a mismanagement there. There's a big old Brenda. That's them snow bunnies, them snowmans. That's them snowmans that the New York dudes, that the New York losers run down south and scoop up and wife up. You know what I mean? You got your independent ones. Whew. You know what I mean? Then you got, man, black sisters ain't the only one with OnlyFans. So understand that, y'all. Understand that. So which one y'all want me, what color y'all want me to start with, y'all? Y'all pick the color, and then we'll break down the behavioral pattern, and we'll break down everything we need to break down in that color. Modern women are intimidated by a God-fearing man. That is true. That is fact. But they're intrigued. Like, they got this weird curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back type thing. Because they love the alpha male. They love the alpha male. You know what I mean? But they don't like to keep the alpha male, because the alpha male is going to check them all day long. But they know that the alpha male going to also give them that orgasm that the beta male providers can't seem to give them. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, ladies? Purple section. So that's what we're going to start with. We're going to start with the OnlyFans girls, guys. This is clear, guys. You can't be falling for these ones. These ones tell you what it is. These ones tell you exactly what it is. You know what I mean? And honestly, out of all of the modern women, these ones are going to be the most honest. Right? That's weird, right? How you like, Mr. Goodbread, how the hell these ones going to be the most honest? These ones, you ain't got to worry about them playing dumb with your cum. They not going to play dumb with your cum. You ain't got to worry about none of that. None of this.
You hitting from the back, beating my shit in. I asked you why it feel like that. You said feel like what? I tell you meat to meat. You said you took the rubber off. So I'm throwing it back even harder. You tell me you got the nut, so I'm throwing it back even harder. You got the one hand on the neck, one thumb in ass, hitting my shit, beating it the fuck in. Now you nut. You leave the money on the dresser for a plan B. 2 days later, you calling my phone asking me, did I take what? I left the money on the dresser for the plan what?
Now, what color you think that is, guys? What color you think she is, guys? What color do you think she is? I'm gonna see if y'all know. A lot of y'all should know. This one, that was easy. This one easy. You know what I mean? We ain't get to her yet. Farrah, which color you think she? What color you think she fit into? What color? What color, y'all? Salute to you, my girl Stephanie. But you know what I mean? Next time you ain't gonna get my validation every time now. You know that, right? 'Cause you don't need my validation. Unless you hold me real important. Unless you hold me in the sky as real important, you don't need my goddamn validation. You did what you had to do. You know what I mean? You did what you had to do. And you kept a dad in the house. So, man, hold up. Hold the hell up. You know what I mean? But what were we talking about though? Before you just distracted me, Stephanie. Just don't do that shit no more. We was talking about the purple. No, we was talking about Shorty, the meat, y'all, is the green section, man. She lime green, yo. That's a mismanagement. She mismanaged that coochie. That's a bad move right there, man. Especially if you knew the condom came off and you still went in. You know what I mean? And the man left the plan B for you, so you got a chance to enjoy, you know what I mean, being nasty. And he still paid for you to enjoy being nasty and not have to take that L. He paid, and you were like, man, that's mismanagement right there. Mismanagement. See what I mean? But you ain't got to worry about stuff like that from the purple section. The purple section ain't even gonna try to risk their life like that, bro. That's a risk of their freedom. They got to keep their body intact. They ain't got time to be popping out no babies. That money coming, boy. That money coming. They finna be homeless 4 more years from now, but that money coming right now. You know, it's instant gratification. So right now, they ain't trying to have no baby right now. You ain't got to worry about that. And guys, I want to tell you something. Out of all of these colors, you're going to have the least amount of STDs with these sex selling junkies, bro. You're going to have the least amount of STDs with these women right here. I know y'all like, Mr. Goodbread, you done lost your mind, bro. I'm finna get me a purple girl. No, you're not. But I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. They ain't got time to be. They are the product. They are the product, bro. So if they go get infected, they lose money. These women is chasing that bag, bro. The lust of money, you know that? That's them. So they ain't got time for that. They ain't got time for that, bro. They ain't got time for that. The majority. Now, I'm talking about the professional ones, guys. I'm not talking about these ones that's in these other colors that every now and then they make prostitution moves and prostitution gambles, you know, and them $40 moves. I ain't talking about them, guys. I'm talking about the real professional ones, the escorts and shit. You know what I mean? They require, you know what I mean? They require you wear protection. You know what I mean? So you ain't got to worry about that with them. Next section, guys. Next color. Any color y'all want me to go to next? You know what I mean? Any color y'all want me to go to next? That pretty much clears the purple section up, guys. And y'all know why that section is dangerous, though. It's absolutely dangerous, bro. Because some dudes really think that they're attached with them women. Some customers, right? They get really attached to they client, and then they wanna, you know what I mean? They really wanna harm you when it's your turn. You know what I mean? They really think that's their girl. So you don't put yourself in harm's way with these prostitutes and these sex selling junkies at all. You know what I mean? Next, Stephanie said, let's go to Blue. Let's go to Big Brenda and the low-hanging fruit. Now, Big Brenda, she low-hanging fruit because of her health. You know what I mean? Because of her health. Now, I'm not shallow, so I know it's a lot of things that go on with women and their body after they have these babies, after they have these kids, right? But sisters with sense, and my young audience, my young girls, this is why it's important to keep the dude that beat your body up, all right? Don't nobody else deserve your body after you, the way it just does what it do after you had these babies now. That shit belong to you and your baby father, the first one. The first one. Now, not all women snap back to reality like Eminem, Slim Shady. Now, not all. You know what I mean? But when y'all let yourself go and then y'all start giving up and y'all start like, oh, fuck it, he just gotta like me for me. I just want you to know that's why we avoid those women. This is why God-fearing men, we talking about God-fearing men today. Remember, we sticking to the title. So if you came here to hear lies, that's not what you're going to hear. We is not even finna do that today. I'm not, you know what I mean? Remember, the positivity is in the realism. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You have a section and you have an audience as Big Brenda, right? If you one of them Big Brenda girls, you have a section and you have an audience. But do know your section and your audience don't require a long line of high quality men. It don't. It don't. Our Bible says gluttony, and this is what your church don't teach because your church be too busy stuffing you and feeding you and giving you all that slavery food at the end of the session for your money. You know what I mean? For your monies. But they don't talk about gluttony and how gluttony is a 7 deadly sin. So gluttony is equally tied and related to poverty. So, ma'am, you match Big Brenda, blue section. You match with broke dudes. You match with broke dudes. So this is why I don't knock you big women who go snatch you a little dusty up and you pour into him. You know what I mean? Because that's what you match with. And I think a lot of y'all know that. This is why you see those relationships with a big old ugly looking dude sitting there looking fly as a motherfucker with all them colorful ass colors on, but he match. And the girl just right there. She buying him all his clothes, buying him all his Jordans and all the shit, all the Balenciagos, just buying love and shit. The blue section end up buying love, guys. You know what I mean? The blue section end up buying love. And the reason why God-fearing men avoid those women, because we going to take advantage of you. After we learn ourselves, after we take time to pour in and learn ourselves and become a God-fearing man, we ain't got time for that. And I know it sounds shallow. I know it do. But what do you expect? We did the work. We did the work. We follow God. And God said gluttony is a 7 deadly sin. Gluttony is also a greedy heart. A greedy heart. That means y'all have a greedy heart. Y'all can't fight temptations. That's what obesity represent. So it's not a knock. Like, nobody want to really knock y'all. I'm not body shaming. I'm just telling y'all the absolute truth that they avoid telling y'all. You know what I mean? They avoid telling y'all that. But y'all match with broke dudes. And y'all got to humble yourself. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing cuter than a humble big girl that could dress. You feel me? It's not my type. And remember, you do have an audience. You do have an audience. But it's just, you know what I mean? It's just a very small audience of high value men. Like men like my caliber, I'm not even gonna fuck you, man. I'm not even, nope. I'm not even gonna entertain that. Nope. I won't even put D in your mouth. No. And that's, yo, I'm God-fearing men. Remember, God-fearing men we talking about, that temptation shit is, we mastered that. We mastered that. A real God-fearing man ain't folding for no bullshit. You know what I mean? At all. And it sounds shallow. It sounds shallow, but it's motivating because it'll make you want to do better. And if not, then you'll be settling with what you settle with. He gonna take me as I am. Okay. You'll be single by choice, man. SBC. SBC. Join the SBC club. You'll be single by choice, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. This is what your father, these are the conversations that you would have had with your dad, like on some G joint, you know what I mean? Laughing and playing, but he would have been dead ass serious, hopefully. Like, you know me, y'all know, I be playing and laughing, but you know what I mean? I treat people how they treat themselves.
Treat you accordingly. If you are a piece of it and you act that way to me, I will treat you that way. If you're nice, you're smiling, you want to have a good time, let's have a good time. I'm all hugs.
Let's have a good time. I'm all hugs. But if that good time include lying or not checking you or being fake, nah, I ain't with it. I ain't with it. I ain't with it. I ain't with it. Leave me out. But that's it for the blue section. You know what I mean? Blue section is low-hanging fruit. They gonna get the leftovers and then they gonna pay like they weigh. Like, it's very expensive. Like, very expensive to stay a big girl. And miss me with that. But the men got pot bellies too. You right. A man do that. It's a lot of dudes that got the heart, and they should be hard too, right, man? You poke it and they don't got no jiggle. They should just be sitting up there hard. Like, damn, son, like, why don't you fart one time and just let that shit go? But sis, big men have higher value than little men. So, you know what I mean? There's a difference. I'm sorry that they taught you that men and women are equal, but that's a lie, you know what I mean? A big man with the stomach that you want me to talk about, he can go get a job at the front of the room. He gonna be the front security right there, boom, at the front, right there, guarding everything. They're not putting no big girl in the front of no store. You don't never see no big girl in the front of no store. You know what I mean? They're not putting no big girl in the front of the store, guys. Y'all see how that works. She could be the cashier, but she cannot be right there greeting folks. You know what I mean? So it's not the same. It's not the same. And y'all already know. Stop playing. Y'all will sleep with a roach if it got some money. So even if that boy fat, that boy could be 900 pounds. Let him pull out $9,000. You going, man. So knock it all the way the F off. But that's the blue section, guys. What's the next color, guys? What's the next color? Exactly. And society teaches women to be the leader and have the man to help me, and that's what's messing the women up, because they never checked with the man to see if that was okay. And the men they want is telling them like, man, we not going. And the men that they don't want is like, I'll do it until they realize they don't want to do it. And that's the problem in a nutshell. That's the gender war in a nutshell. And it's mainly 80% of single mother raised daughters and 80% of single mother raised sons. The entitlement right there. That's the gender war in a nutshell right there, boy. Nasty work. We did purple. We did the purple section. Word, we did purple, bro. So we going yellow. All right, yellow, the most dangerous section, guys. Yellow is the most dangerous section. And the reason why God-fearing men avoid the modern black woman with the yellow, because not only do they got looks, they got money. And that's dangerous combination, yo. That means she working with the devil for real, boy. Because God don't give no real woman both. God don't give no real woman both. She had her luxury. Adam and Eve had their luxury in the garden. All they had to do was go by a tree and shake the shit. Not them two trees, but all they had to do was go by a tree, shake the shit fall, food fall. Everything was good. Walk around butt naked, you know what I mean? Everything was good. Paradise. And she wasn't good enough for her. So you already, stop it. You know what I mean? Y'all already know what time it is. You know what I mean? So it's none of that. We all down here to work. If you do not work, you do not eat. And he didn't just say that to man. He didn't just say that for a man. He didn't say that for man. He said that for both of us, man. He said that for both of us. And that ties in to what Farrah said about being the helpmeet. That's all you got to do. If that was your instructions, that was your God-given task. Y'all come down here and feel that y'all could do the devil's task. And here's the thing, Mr. Goodbread not a dummy, because I ain't knocking you for working with the devil, because men work with the devil all day, 24/7. But what you're not going to do is work for the devil and then not try to do what God asked you to do. You know what I mean? Because you put too much shit on your platter, don't mean you get the void God shit. That ain't gonna work. That's why you losing, man. That's why you losing. Everything the devil give you, you can't keep because you try to wean out. You done remix what God asked you to do to please the devil. Do that make sense? Do that make sense? Understand there's women that do both and don't complain and don't be on the internet. Yeah, I know. I ain't shit. I know. But yeah, it's true though, guys. It's women that do both and they do not complain, bro. They get frustrated. They not robots. Remember, there's no such thing as a perfect woman. So they get frustrated and they get mad and shit. This girl better be in here tight. I be looking at her like, oh shit, she turning red. You know what I mean? I can't help you though. That's some shit you gotta do with God. Don't go run into her. That's between her and God. Do not go run into her, boy. That is between her and God. Same way work be kicking your ass, life be kicking your ass. They don't give us nothing. You know what I mean? Can't nobody come run to us. Can't nobody come run to us. That's between us and God, bro, for letting her eat that apple, boy.
You weak men that chase women, you gonna chase them right to hell. Yeah, I got a good wife, but there ain't a woman on the planet good enough for me to chase. I don't believe in running behind no woman. I don't chase booty. If I got to chase my wife, then I'm gonna have to keep chasing her to keep her. The moment you start chasing that woman, you're gonna have to keep it up. And once she see you chasing her, she gonna deliberately do things that make you run her down. I chase God. I won't never chase a woman long as I'm black. And as far as I know, God ain't changing my color. I have no respect for no man that chase a woman.
Straight up, bro. Straight up and down, guys. You know what I mean? So we on to yellow. Yellow is, remember guys, you gotta remember what yellow is. Yellow is the females that chose the career over the family, right? So these women, they might book smart, but they don't got no life experience. You know what I mean? These women are the worst mothers. These women are the worst mothers of all time. These women don't care about kids. These women had kids for business. You know what I mean? They didn't have that mother. The school take that mother spirit out of them and give them that competitive, go against the man spirit. So they come out of school looking to really dominate the man. Like for some weird reason, school pump them up and tell them like, it's the man fault. It's the man fault. It's the man fault we got to sit here in school and can't just get paid to do nothing and be housewives. It's the man fault. Like, man, we did not fight for y'all to get up out them houses. That was y'all. That was y'all and them white women. Let's talk about it. Let's be real. Y'all and them white women teamed up to be dumb and to work. You know what I mean? On some real shit, y'all. Y'all did.
Interesting is the way he challenges the black elite. He talks.
Facts. You know what I mean? Not all, if you need me to say it. So yeah, these ones, these yellow section ones are dangerous because all they got is education. Remember, God said he gave us the warning from the adulterous woman and the woman with the wayward words. Remember, he said, and. So it was two types of women he was warning us for. He was warning us from the bitch and the hoe. The yellow section is the bitch. All right, she the wordy woman. You ain't got to worry about this one cheating or like doing any like that whole. This one don't even like sex. This one don't like sex. Like they borderline dykish, bro. These be the ones that have that feminist haircut. They get the hair cut all off, and you know the white ones with the little crew cut. You know what I mean? Like these be them real hard up feminists, bro. I told you they spent their whole beautiful years in school. Now they out looking like a raisin, looking like a California raisin, talking about they want to date somebody. Yo, they crazy, boy. And that's when they just get bitter and bitter, and then they link up. These are the ones that also link up and spread the fake knowledge, spread the fake female woke knowledge to the other dummies. Because this is the section that's smartest. This is the smartest modern woman. So this is the one that spread all of the This is the leader of the meeting. You know the meeting when they sit around and play like if they're intelligent, but they not, because ain't nothing of value coming from that meeting. Just a whole lot of So if I breathe, I'm a victim. You know what I mean? That's the yellow section right there, y'all. You gotta be careful. So if you got a female and she got one of them so-called smart ones, wise woman with her, understand she could be feeding her some feminist shit, boy. She could be, boy. And she could be trying to eat her coochie, boy. She would be trying to lick her fish hole, boy. Those ones right there, they quick to turn, you know what I mean? LBGTQ. They rock with all the agendas. They on PETA. This is where you're gonna get all your agendas. This is the section that run all the agendas, all the wicked agendas that go directly against what God have us doing. That section right here. This section dangerous, bro. This section dangerous. Word. Next color, y'all. Next color. That's the independent Isabel section right there. The evil PhD, yo. And they tend to end up being side chicks to rich dudes. Know what I mean? They don't get no man. They don't get no real man. They get a side, they either a side chick to a rich dude, because they done got too much money to where they too bougie now. They don't want to live around the men that they match with biologically. They don't want to live around the men that they match with biologically. So they get up around dudes that have worked hard and got a family. They get in neighborhoods where it's family orientated, and now they the oddball because they ain't got no man. So now they sitting there looking at all these other wives, man, and they become side chicks to rich niggas. So guard your husband. You see when these independent Isabels move up next to you and she ain't got no man, but she want to move in a nice neighborhood that you and your man, you and your king worked hard to get up in. It's hard, boy. It's hard. It's hard. That's hard. That's her. Next, we going green. Oh, we going green. We going green. We going green. Green. We got mad green. I'm glad we did go green. You know what I mean? This is green right here.
Your Honor, that is his baby. And I can't wait, because the devil is a liar and this is Lucifer, so stop.
Well, you might be the devil then. We'll see.
I am without a doubt 100% certain that he is my son's father. Not only was I only sleeping with him, we were actually working on our relationship. We already have a child from a previous situation. We got back together. We're working on us. So when I found out I was pregnant, I didn't think it was going to be a shock or a surprise or anything like that.
At the time that Jill was conceived, we were not having no type of we were not cool at the moment.
Oh, he went out and got 3 pregnancy tests, made me take all of them. They were all positive. And he was like, well, that's not my baby.
This is what it was. She was trying to get back with me, but I wasn't. So she probably felt like if we have a child, we might work out.
If he has any doubts, I carried the baby. I birthed the baby. If you have any doubts, go ahead. I don't mind making you look stupid. That's why I'm here now. If he thought, it was a chance, because I bought home DNA tests as well. He told me he didn't trust me to swab his mouth.
No.
He didn't trust me to put the correct DNA into the box.
No, it's a home test. Who does that? And she told me herself I wasn't the father, so.
I told him that in anger, Your Honor, but he looks exactly like him. And then, yes, I say it, and then if he ever tries to run with it, I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and get a DNA. That's their baby. That's his baby picture. Look.
Mr. Lee, you are not the father.
Told y'all.
Hold up.
I already knew it. I told you.
Don't look at me like that. I don't know God's
Who
way.
else? It was you that
was... Did you just inject God in this?
I did not put him in this. I'm just saying.
the lime green section, they can't control their fish hole, boy. They make it hard to defend black women's foolishness, bro. They make it hard to defend. Those are and people how the graph goes so that we don't offend all. But this is what we have to work with, ladies, sisters with sense. This is what your brother, this is what your sons are gonna grow up and go out there into the world and have to deal with. You know what I mean? So they try to trick us. Oh, we not all the same. Not all. Not. But which one of y'all bitches just gonna be a female? Like, you see how they are not all the same, but they kind of is, because all of them got a finisher move that is wicked. Like, they all come with different finishes. So, because y'all got different special maneuvers, y'all different. They all the same, boy. They all the same, boy. A modern woman is a modern woman, guys. And this is why we avoid them, boy. They all got some bullshit, and they all want you to play let's pretend. That's the common denominator out of all of them on this board. Let's pretend. But that lime green section, wicked, boy. That lime green section is the abuser of welfare, too. The lime green section, all they know how to do is have babies and get on welfare, boy. That's all they know how to do. Man, we got a client in the building tonight. We got Killer Quabo in the building.
Salute. It's real quick, man, because you're giving them real good. You're breaking, bro. Because obviously I've been watching you for years, so I've seen this wheel before, but this needs to be shown multiple times because a lot of these men will fall for these type of women right there. And the one you was talking about before, because I wanted to go back to, I think it's the mismanaging the MVPs. Those, didn't you say those like the feminist ones or whatever?
Oh no, we talking about yellow section then. The real hardcore feminist is the independent Isabels.
Those would be the ones that you see on them cop videos. They get arrested when they have the chance to leave and they want to be defiant.
Yes.
Those are the women. Because I just saw this. I don't know if you did this one, Mr. Goodbread, but I saw this one video where a husband and a wife, the wife tried to walk to the airplane with 3 bags, and she wasn't allowed to, so they kicked her off the plane. Then the husband, he tries to defend his wife, and then he gets arrested and tased while she gets to leave. So she gets to leave the airport, even though she's the one who started it. Then this guy, he's getting arrested. He got to get a record. He gets tased. All because he dealt with a woman that's in that yellow section right there. If the man could have manned up he could have stopped this all by telling her, you cannot have these bags. You got to get them checked in. But because he wanted to follow his wife and listen to his wife because he thinks she's smart, he's in jail. And while she's walking out and do whatever she doing, he got to deal with all the paperwork and deal with all the court cases and whatnot. So you got to watch out for those type of women because those type of women will end up in jail for their own reasons. They will end up in jail because of their own stupidity or their own quote unquote smartness because they think they're better than they know more than the police officers, and then they will drag you down with them as well.
That's a fact. Yo, I see we got a bald head roach in the house tonight. Welcome, you bald head roach, and you be watching all my content too. I stay seeing you in my community tab, yo. So I'm glad you popped out tonight.
Can I tell you something, miss? I'm gonna keep it 100. You're not that fucking attractive. You don't look that good at all.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
All right, go sit down somewhere. Go sit all the way down. When you have yourself in your avatar, then you could talk about somebody being okay until they open their mouth. All right. When you put your picture up, then you have an opinion. Until you put a picture of you up and not your cat or the sky, you know what I mean? You ain't got no opinion, all right? So shut up. All right? Now, what was we saying now? So we got the green. Yeah, the green is wicked, y'all. The green is wicked. The green, all they know is child support. These are those court junkies, too. These are the ones that all they know is how to work with the system. The court system, the welfare system, it don't matter. Get them a system and they'll figure it out and they'll drag you through it, bro. These are them right here. The
Yep.
mismanagement.
Look at Tyrese. And that's the
Exactly.
chick. That's the same chick that's trying to go on be red pill and talk about what men should do and what women should do. And this is the same chick dragging his pocket, sending him to prison.
No doubt, no doubt. So what didn't we? Oh, we only got one left now. Now it's only one left, and we seen this. We know what the Street Fighters very well. Y'all know them ratchet Keishas. Y'all call them. Y'all call them Keisha. Y'all gotta stay away from Keisha. Y'all know exactly why y'all gotta stay away from Keisha. Keisha will get you killed, boy. Keisha will get you killed, guys. No questions asked. You know what I mean? Keisha stay with her baby father, sometimes two. One of them locked up. Sometimes one of them be home, and he crazy. He dysfunctional. You know what I mean? So you stay away from these women. Any woman that'll fight you, boy, will try to kill you.
Yep.
Because women don't fight men. A normal female will not try to fight a man, bro. So the females you dealing with, obviously not normal, bro.
And not only will they delete you, they will besmirch your name. They will say you were an abuser. They will say you were controlling. They will say you were taking her money emotionally, all that stuff. So not only will you get deleted, they will destroy your legacy.
That's a fact, guys. Similar to this. This is how you handle that.
You want me to be into it with your baby daddy so bad, but what you don't realize is, if something happens to him, your children will be without a father.
He abused me.
Abuse? You hit him over the head with a blender and him throwing you across the room isn't abuse. That's called self-defense. I don't understand why you want to be the victim so bad. I don't understand why you have to paint him in such a negative light for us to be together and for me to be a part of your children's lives. I feel like if we were to break up, if we had a child together, that you do the same thing to me.
I'm going to do that to you. I love you.
Yeah, just like you loved him until you didn't get what you wanted. Then he became an abuser, a narcissist, and a gaslighter.
Facts. That's a fact. And let me add one more thing as well. Never date a divorcee. I mean, if you ever get into a divorcee with a baby mama, never date them and never listen to their stories. Never believe their stories, because a lot of times it was their fault, and they're gonna do whatever they did to that last guy. They're gonna do to you.
Yo, oh, my bad. It's like I owe somebody an apology, and y'all already know how I am about these apologies. When I'm wrong, I don't have no problem saying I'm wrong, because I'm right a lot. But I'm wrong. My bad, bro. My bad. You know how I am. I'm on edge, bro. It's just me and a few of y'all against the world. So I got to be on edge. I can't let nothing slide. Because the minute you let something slide, that's what's going to kill you. My bad, bro. I apologize, yo. I get it. It makes so much sense now, yo. But we got another guest in the house. We got another classmate in the house, man. It's been a minute. We got my guy, One Mike. So focus, what's going on?
Ain't shit. Just another good StreamYard, bro. Man, so much knowledge to learn. When you put them in those categories, it's like, you know, it's superior, bro. It's like reading it out of a book. Like, you know what? As a matter of fact, I walked around, I made a card out of the shit that you had, and I was just going, you know, I walked in through the Walmart and I'm looking at shit and I'm just like, okay, that's a big back.
Exactly.
That's
Yo,
the
say it,
MVP.
yo, preach, bro.
And then you see the masculine ones that be walking around talking all loud. You know, nigga. You be like, okay, that's the masculine one. That's the Street Fighter. Yeah, I could pay her to be my hired muscle. You know what I'm saying? And she'll put in work. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even got to do much. I could be like, yo, that one right over there. Yeah. Take that one down. Destroy it. You know what I'm saying? And she will put in that work. Just for, you know what I'm saying, a back of crab legs. You know what I mean? And yeah, you already know. And then the ones that are on that MVP joint, you could say, hey, look, you know, this business thing, you know, I think we could go real far with it. This is what I'm gonna need for you to do. And they will figure out some shit, bro. They will figure out conniving ways to set it up. They will figure out ways
they will
to
let you use their house. These are the women that'll let you have their whole house as a trap house, bro. The mismanagement, bro. They mismanage everything. It's not just the fish hole. They mismanage everything. Money, rent, Everything, house, everything.
Yeah, trust and believe. They with the shit. So you know, if you ever got some dirt on you, don't let them know, bro.
Oh boy.
They will take that
Yes,
and they
yes.
will run with it. They'll be like, oh, look what I got. All right, so now that they paying you, you know what I'm saying? I got plans for your money. You know, when the schemes collide, when dreams collide, you know, and they got some big dreams with your money. You know, so yeah, y'all better be careful with that shit out there. And then the other one, them sex selling ones, them be the same ones that be like, oh, I only do $300 dinner dates. Since when does $300 cost for food? What are you doing with the rest of that money? You spending
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You know
That's
what I
what
mean?
I'm
I'm
saying.
like, what the fuck is that
I'm
all
taking
about?
girls on good dates for just $50 at the most. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what are y'all eating for $300?
Yo, they put a price on that fish hole. They when they say, hey, it's $300 on a dinner date. Notice why they call it a dinner date. They added all of that in there with a fish hole. The food, the fish hole, you know what I'm saying, the little bit of side money for the weave and the weed, all that shit. You know what I mean? Even the Pookie Power Up kit for Brenda, you know what I'm saying? Big back Brenda. She got that Pookie Power Up kit. She knows she's gonna have to pay like she weighed, like Mr. Goodbread said, and other members of the channel. You know, they got that big bag money, and you know when they want that Pookie, they looking at that low hanging fruit. They say, hey Pookie, I'm gonna give you this power up kit, the Pookie power up kit. You know what that is? You know what I'm saying? Some
He
Chinese
said the
food.
Pookie power up kid.
Yeah, the Pookie power up kit. You know what I'm saying? They hit them off with a 40 ounce, some shrimp fried rice, some wings. Let him sit in the corner, have a seat, power up, and then he be ready to run them down after that. And you know he gonna be putting in some work. She gonna be like, oh man, I'm so exhausted. Come back the next day. Hey, look, I got some Jordans for you. You know what I mean? He gonna be like, all right, you already know what you gotta do. Hey, look, it be the same dudes though. I'm telling you because I've seen it happen.
Here's the one thing I will say about the 304s though. I guess I'll give it a plus. They do tell you the truth. So if they like you said they want 300 dinner day, okay,
Yes.
cool. You want 300
Yes.
dinner day? Cool. I'm gonna get that.
Yes.
Let me get the hell out of here. Oh, you just want to smash me? Okay, cool. We can just smash. That's it.
And that's the thing, right?
About 304s.
They're kind of like the women over. They're like our version of the women overseas. They know they're prostitutes, so they're gonna tell you their price. Their price is their price. Now overseas is cheaper, but you get what I'm saying? Their price is their price. Whereas them other colors, they be trying to play games like they're not a prostitute, and then they'll overcharge you with the, oh, you got to pay all my bills. Mom, that's prostitution though. Like if I just came out, if I flat out told you how much, and you totaled up how much your rent and all that stuff, you think I'm supposed to pretend that then that's what your price is. So you might as well say that. But
they flip that around though. They say, oh, that's for their time. They don't mention that they're with their
yeah, now they try because these 304 is still trying to get wifed up, just like these modern women. They trying to get wifed up too. But the real hardcore 304s that don't want to get wifed up, they'll definitely go straight up and be like, oh, I want this and that and this and that. A lot of the 304s, that's our problem. We be trying to wife them up and change them. Like, no, a 304, if you know she a 304, hit it and leave, or don't get attached to her in no type of way. That's it.
Exactly.
But real quick, I'm gonna just get off. I have to go out real quick. But I appreciate y'all having me on the show. One mic, it was good to see you on the show. Baby. Goodbread, another great stream. You guys like, subscribe. Make sure y'all come back for the truth with proof.
Yeah, absolutely.
No doubt, yo. Thank you, Keller. Thank you for coming through.
No problem, man. Y'all have a good rest of the stream.
All right.
No doubt.
Yo,
right,
but
guys,
hold on. Get back to that Pookie. Get back to that Pookie power up kit. When she got to pay like she weighed, he ready to dust it off. He gonna be like, you know what? You got to work a little harder, so you got to pay like you weigh. It was good, just like it was just like how you said it, Mr. Goodbread. Facts.
Forever, we did green. Green was mismanagement. We did green. Mismanagement. Yeah, we did that. We did green. We wrapped up all of them now, yeah. Now I want to segue, guys, into some scripture, guys. You know, I like to do reading, bro. I like to do reading. Reading is where the education is going to be. And that's really where the motivation is, because y'all go to the churches and they give y'all, they fill y'all up with temporary feel good that's gonna wear off. You know, the church have become like the pharmaceutical industry. They ain't fitting to give y'all the medicine, because if they gave y'all the medicine, then y'all won't need to come back and spend money. You know what I mean? That's what I vowed to do. I vowed to change the way they do things around here. I'm gonna give y'all this work regardless if y'all support it or not, because God gonna give me my blessing. I get paid from God. When I log out of here, good stuff happened for me in my life. A lot of good stuff happened for me in my life for my work that I do here. So I wouldn't pressure the people to support the truth and to support and invest in good information for themselves, because I get that blessing from God. You know what I mean? But guys, that's why we went over good people in the Bible and bad people in the Bible in the very beginning, because that's all the Bible is. It's just a guide. It's a human being handbook to guide you through life, bro. If you know what to prepare for, you know what I mean? When it hits you in your head, you know how to respond. You know how to react. You're prepared. The only thing that beats adversity is preparation, because adversity is gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Something's gonna fall. You're gonna be moving, minding your business, la la la, like ease out, la 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 la, and then something is gonna happen. It's bound to. It's life. But the only way to absorb it better is to be prepared. Be prepared. So guys, let's read some of these things, bro. One mic, yo, you down for some reading, bro?
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, so let's hit him with the one. I'll read this one and you read the next one, bro.
No doubt.
All right, so we got John 8, 43 through 47. Why do you not understand what I say? Is it because you cannot bear to hear my word? What is his word, guys? His word is the truth. His word is the truth, and that is your fight. Your fight is you versus you and your ability to intake and internalize the truth and get rid of that fairy tale. Because you cannot bear to hear my word. You are your father, the devil, and your will is to do your father's desires. It's a lot of people, I tell y'all, that's out here. They think they doing God work, but they working for the devil. This is why when they get their little blessing, it ain't from God, and they don't keep it very long term. And your will is to do your father's desires. He was from the beginning and does not stand in the truth. Now, y'all be talking about this stand on business stuff. When y'all gonna stand on some truth, ladies? My sisters and some of my brothers, when are y'all gonna stand on some truth? Y'all be standing on all this business. When is y'all gonna stand on the truth? Y'all be able to stand harder on business if y'all was standing on some truth. You know that, right? He was from the beginning and does not stand in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he lies, he speaks out of his own character, for he is a liar. I told y'all that. There's two types of liars. Some people don't even know they lying. They mama taught them all this bullshit, and they believe it, and they run with it, and they regurgitate it. They're a liar. He speaks out of his own character, for he is a liar and the father of lies. But because I tell the truth, yes, I'm going to always tell the truth. Every single day, I don't get tired of it. And it ain't no breaks. The truth don't take no breaks. Oh my God. Again, more every day. Every day. You got to do something different. No, I don't. No, I don't. You just got to unsubscribe and get the fuck on and go on and lose. Go on and lose in peace. going and cater to your loser spirit that's all up in you. But I'm not going to stop telling the truth. You do not believe me. Which one of you convict me of sin? If I tell the truth, why do you not believe me? Whoever is a God hears the word of God. The reason why you don't hear them is that you are not a God. So please stop running around here trying to intimidate white folks. Stop trying to intimidate white folks because, oh, the Bible for black folks. Bro, you don't even believe that yourself, all right? And I'm talking to my brothers and my sisters right now. You don't even believe that yourself, all right? Y'all Esau. Y'all run around here with the Esau spirit, bro. Y'all blessed and don't even know it. Y'all blessed and could care damn. Y'all blessed and could give a damn. That was a fire right. That was fire right there. Go ahead, my guy. Take it away.
Hell yeah. Just let me know when to stop. Okay, brother will deliver brother over to death, and the father, his child, and children will rise against parents and have them put to death.
Mm-hmm.
And you will be hated by all for my name's sake.
Mm-hmm.
But the one who endures to the end will be saved.
Absolutely, guys. Now, what I just said is because you speak the word of God, which is the truth, you're going to be hated, bro. But those who endure that hate, it ain't about being liked. It's about being successful. It's about telling the truth. And it's about being liked by God. And being liked by God come with a sacrifice. Because when you liked by God, you hated by those. You hated by the people. Understand that. Understand that, guys. Brothers will deliver brothers over to death. So that means we got men that's gonna set you up, bro. It's clear as day. Brothers will deliver brothers over to death, bro. And we see it every day. Where the bitches at? And the toxic nigga asks another toxic nigga who then puts that brother on to some toxic bitches. Delivered his brother right to death.
Toxic, and it doesn't necessarily mean physically either. It's also mental and spiritual.
Exactly.
Kill
Exactly,
you from
bro.
the inside out.
From the inside out. From the inside out. Let's go, yeah. We got the squad in the house tonight, yeah. We got PM school going on. Let's get to the next one. I got this one. You got the next one. 2 Timothy 3:14 through 15. But as for you, continue in what you have learned. Some of y'all ain't learned shit. Let's stop it. Let's talk about it. But continue in what you have learned and have firmly believed, knowing from who you learned it and how from childhood you have been acquainted with the sacred writings. Have you really been acquainted with the sacred writings, guys? Because this we could chalk up to our hell of a parents. They were supposed to give us them sacred writings, and they didn't give us no sacred writings. You saw sacred writings? Because I ain't see sacred writings, right? And you swear your mama better than my mama, right? Oh, I hate my mama. He hate his mama. And you swear your mama better than my mama, but you ain't seen no sacred writings, and I ain't seen no sacred writings. So then, how is you better? How is anyone better than anyone? We trying to figure it out, right? You have been acquainted with the sacred writings, which are able to make you wise for salvation through faith in Christ Jesus. Guys, hit that like button because you just now have gotten to some sacred writings. Hit the like button because right now you've lived however old you are, whatever your age is, understand, you just now got to some sacred writings. It's your turn, my God.
No doubt. John 16:21. When a woman is giving birth, she has sorrow because her hour has come.
Wait a
But
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can you say that one more time? Because I don't think they understand that part. That part
when a
right there.
woman, when a woman is giving birth, she has sorrow because her hour has come. But when she has delivered the baby, she no longer remembers the anguish for joy that a human being has been born into the world.
That's a fact. Shabazz T, no, we not arguing tonight. That's why I got the link pinned, because you can come and interpret it for me and you can teach me, bro. Understand, your brother, Mr. Goodbread, I don't play those I'm smarter than you games. I play this is how smart I am, and this is how I can use my intelligence to move the needle and help a whole lot of people. But if you got some shit for me to learn, I'm all ears, because I'm a sucker for new information. You feel me? That's why the link is pinned to the top, and you can come on and you can share with the class, bro. If you can interpret it better than I interpreted it, you know what I mean? Which scripture you talking about that I interpreted it wrong? Or it's all off, as you say, your words was all off. Which one was it? You know what I mean? But that's why the link is there. You could come on and you could, you know what I mean? No argument, no shade involved. Iron sharpens iron. You know what I mean? Truly. But you see let's get back to the live. What he just read is for my sisters. When y'all decide to have a baby and bring a baby into this world, it can't be about you no more. It's not about you no more. You got to put all your eggs into that kid. All your resources, everything got to be into that kid. It can't be about you no more. You can't be getting mad when you come to a channel like mine's and you have a kid, man or woman, daughter or son, because this information going to help them. It ain't about you anymore. It ain't about your fish hole anymore. You scratched your fish hole. You scratched it so hard that you brought a baby into this world and your hour has passed. That's all I'm saying. Damn good verse. Hebrews 12, 9 through 11. Besides this, we have had earthly fathers who disciplined us. Now, I mean, that's your dad. Some of y'all didn't have a dad, so your moms took the role of your dad, and y'all got whatever discipline she gave you. And we respected them. Y'all know y'all love y'all mama. You love your mama. You never let her go. Shall we not much more be subject to the Father of Spirit? What about God? What about your Father God? And live? For they discipline us for a short time, as it seemed best to them. So they brought you up how they deem fit for them. It wasn't the right way. Definitely wasn't the right way, because he wouldn't have wrote this. This was written. For they discipline us for a short time, as it seemed best for them. I told y'all they love you, but they didn't give you no information that was beneficial for you. It may have been beneficial for them and they flesh, but they love you. So if you in this world still running around with information that they gave you, thinking it's going to help you, you're a dummy. This is why it's important that you go get some information for yourself. Understood? For they discipline us for a short time, as it seemed best to them. But he disciplined us for our good. Tell the truth a little bit more, y'all. That we may share his holiness. For the moment, all discipline seems painful rather than pleasant. Yeah, I know, I'm cringy. Oh, I don't like him. I hate him. He always talking shit. He always talking about the women. I know, it's painful. I told y'all, trigger is pain. Pain is weakness leaving the body. For the moment, all discipline seems painful rather than pleasant, but later it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness to those who have been trained by it, by the discipline. the discipline, meaning the truth. The truth is not attractive. Medicine don't taste good, but it's effective. Amen, y'all. Yo, we cooking tonight, man. We cooking tonight, y'all. Man, listen, I could this is in me, yo. I could do this with 3 people watching. You know what I mean? Because it's like passionate to me. Like it's just like it's my passion. And last but not least, y'all, you got this one, my God.
Matthew 5:30. And if your right hand causes you to sin, cut it off and throw it away. For it is better that you lose one of your members than that your whole body go to hell. That's deep.
Exactly, guys. Don't let nobody impede your process, your progress from you and God. Nobody is worth that, bro. Remember, that's tied and linked to that scripture where he tell you he putting brother on brother, father on father, mother on mother. And if you do not put him first, if you got any relationship more tighter than the relationship you have between him, you is not worthy of him. You know what I mean? That's all I mean, guys. You got to put him first. Don't let this worldly world trick you. And that's why men that fear God, we don't mess with modern women because they follow a whole different program. They on some other journey. They on the ways of the world. They're following and they're programming. They're hooked to the ways of the world. And we can't do that. Knowing God, finding out the real word of God, we can't do that. We can't even play Let's Pretend with that, guys. You know what I mean? Now, one mic, you got anything you want to add before we go on and wrap this thing on up?
Man, I want to say great stream. Learn so much. I've even had to cut certain people off because God usually tells you, who to not have in your circle. And when they're around you, messed up shit tends to happen. You feel that energy. You got to pay attention and listen and watch who's around you. Listen to who's around you. If somebody's giving you positivity and they're telling you a way how to improve on your life, don't shut them out. Because if you constantly shut them out and they're telling you nothing but truth, and the truth hurts. If somebody knows that you fucking up, be grateful that somebody, especially God, sent them to your path to tell you, hey, look, man, you're fucking up. You need to make a change. Make that change within yourself, and your life will get better because God is not going to give you more than you can handle, and He's not going to bless you, if you're constantly staying stuck in those ways. You got to make those changes for the better, and that's how you grow. Because if not, like you said, if you're not, if you're never knowing and never growing, you're truly dying. It's real shit. Thank
That's
you.
a fact, guys. And we touched on one of the bad members in the Bible, one of the bad characters in the Bible, and one of the most important character to not be, guys. And this is the most important character. I'd rather you be Samson than to be Cain. Remember, Cain represent what not to do in life. Because Cain, the moral of the story with Cain was because that man did not sacrifice, that man did not eat anymore. Remember, God could have killed Cain for killing his brother. And Cain killed his brother because his brother sacrificed, and Cain was being stingy with the sacrifice. Cain had that feminism mentality where you can have everything. Feminism sell you out on the idea. And it's just an idea that you can have everything. That was the Cain spirit. He tried to have everything and he didn't want to give nothing up. Then he got mad when his brother gave something up. And then not only did he get mad, he killed his brother. God could have killed him for that. But what did God do? And this is what makes it significant to man, to us. God could have killed them, but God took his purpose away, guys. This is why purpose, see, and it's in the Bible, and it's written just like that. His purpose. He took his job, his purpose away, and he told everybody, don't nobody help him. Let him roam. You know what I mean? Because a Roman man, or that's why they say an idle mind is like belong to the devil. Because without a purpose, you're dying. Without purpose is no growth. Without growth is death. He could have killed them, but he took his purpose away and left him. So a lot of y'all is Cain. A lot of y'all don't understand because y'all not laying in the coffin, you know what I mean? Pushing up roses, you think you living. If your reality don't match your expectation on life, you slowly dying, bro. You're not living, bro. You're frustrated, you're mad, you're a hater. You know what I mean? You think I'm better than you type shit. You know that weird shit. But Shabazz T, man, you play. And I don't got time for people like you, bro. You play all day, bro. Cause I thought you was gonna be different. I thought you was gonna come up here and teach us something that I didn't. But y'all always gotta play stump the teacher when y'all see something fire. When you see something fire for your community, bro, you don't gotta play stump the teacher and try to compete with that, bro. You know, that's how you miss messages, and that's how you stay stupid, yo, and stagnant. Shabazz T. I really
You know,
thought you was gonna
honestly, it's people that try to come in and try to try to jump in to do the preaching and then don't never jump in or whatever like that. Those be the same ones that be holding the community back. A lot of
yeah,
people, I'm gonna tell it to you straight. A lot of people tell it, how it might be. You tell it like it is. So there's a
right.
difference.
And then it's like they got the it's supposed to be me attitude. They got the it's supposed to be me vibe, but they not doing no work. They not willing to take the risk, or here we go, make the sacrifices. They not willing to be able. They want to be Cain, but then they think it's supposed to be them. How can it be you if you're not going to sacrifice? You trying to be liked by everybody. Mr. Goodbread really trying to be successful.
I'm gonna say it like this though. For people like that don't want to actually take the risk towards making a difference, let them stay in the back. But when we finally get our rewards, keep these same motherfuckers out your circle, man. For real. And I'm gonna say it like that. Keep these same kind of cats that don't want to do shit. They talk about, what they want to do or what they would have did. Keep them same motherfuckers out your circle. They ain't the ones that's doing. They ain't the ones that's taking the risk. They ain't the ones that's making the proper sacrifice to do what they're supposed to do and have their purpose in life. And that's why they'll never grow. Stay the fuck away from them.
That's a fact, though, y'all. And with that said, guys, we on out of here, guys. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. I see y'all tomorrow. I'll be in the afternoon. My son got an early game, so I mean, hopefully he win. Wish him good luck, guys. Hopefully they ain't got no ringers on the field, cause last game, man, those was teenagers, man. Those was no 11-year-olds, no 10-year-olds. Those was teenagers. But y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life. I appreciate y'all, yo. Thank you, my guy. One Mike, Killer Quabo, everybody with a wrench. Love y'all, bro. Y'all stay up.
One.